If you are looking for something new and different for the upcoming Compliance Week celebration in November, check out The Compliance Kids. It's my 3-book children's series on compliance and compliance professionals for children. But they make great gifts and great training tools for your employees. You can check it out on Amazon.com. We've linked to it in the show notes. The Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. Join us as we explore the latest trends from the Department of Justice, share some best practices, demystify complex compliance issues to help keep your organization doing business ethically and in compliance, and at the end of the day, more profitably. Tune in daily for your dose of compliance wisdom. Let's make compliance a little less daunting, one tip at a time. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
If you're a compliance officer, middle managers are crucial in getting your programs from you to your frontline employees. But how do we activate those managers and get them on our side? Ethico's new Middle Manager Toolkit equips you with the skills needed to empower your managers, to promote a culture where ethical behavior thrives and employees feel empowered to speak up. Learn how to turn frontline managers into ethical leaders with our new white paper, Empowering Middle Managers as Ethics Champions. And did I mention you can get the whole toolkit for free? Head to ethico.com to download the full toolkit today.
On today's Compliance Tip of the Day, I would like to visit with you about the role of a CCO reporting to a board of directors. The relationship between the CCO and the board is one of the cornerstones of an effective compliance program. By providing a comprehensive, transparent, and strategic report, the CCO empowers the board to fulfill its oversight responsibilities, making informed decisions that support and enhance a company's commitment to compliance and ethical conduct. An effective board report is more than simply compliance updates. It's an opportunity to reinforce the importance of compliance, highlighting the program's successes, and clearly communicating any challenges that lie ahead. By keeping core areas in mind, a CCO can ensure their reports not only inform the board, but engage the board, fostering a culture of accountability that permeates an entire organization. The role of the CCO is the essential linchpin in building this engagement and culture between the company and the board of directors. What precisely should the CCO report? I propose 8 key elements that a CCO should go into. Number 1, oversight of your compliance program structure and key updates. 2, risk assessments and emerging compliance risks. One of the key duties is to make the board aware of the organization's compliance risks. 3, status of key compliance initiatives and program enhancements. Boards need to see their compliance program is not static, but is indeed dynamic. Compliance investigations and response to issues or incidents. Transparency about compliance investigations and their outcome is fundamental to a board's oversight responsibility. Number 5, compliance program metrics and KPIs. Measurable data points, such as KPIs, are crucial for effective board reporting. 6, the status of compliance culture and tone from the top. Building a culture of compliance starts at the top, and the board plays a crucial role in setting this. Resources and budget, ensuring adequate support. From the board's perspective, putting adequate support to a CCO is absolutely critical. And number 8, regulatory updates and external trends. The board needs to know the latest in regulatory updates and indeed what might be coming down the pike. In this era of transition between the Biden administration and the second Trump administration, this will be even more critical going forward. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily. And frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The Compliance Tip of the Day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network. Finally, this podcast contains promotional materials.